Okay, so 51 is like...
বাঁচি কি না বাঁচিব পাইলে কইও আইজো বন্ধেরা আছে ভুলে সে বিহনে আমার কেউ নাই এই ভব ফুলে বন্ধে আমায় আছে ভুলে সে ক্ষেতের ফসল ব্যবসা কারবার সৈয়দুলাল শুধু একবার মনটা তারে দিয়াছি পাইলে কইও আইজো বন্ধেরা আছি বাঁচি কি
Lucky you. I said, is it not great to be here at the Ali Pali celebrating the 7th British Bangladeshi Who's Who? Great. Now, this year's Who's Who publication and event is brought to you by Bangla Mirror in association with our proud headline sponsors, the Canary Wharf Group. Now, a spot of housekeeping first, if we may. We are not expecting any fire alarms, so if you do hear one, then panic and run. But please do not forget to take your goodie bag with you. Now, the exits are that way, the lavatories are that way, and now that's all done, let's get underway. Now, we've got a lot to get through tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Awards, speeches and entertainment. And to help me with this, I'm delighted to have two great colleagues. Firstly, to introduce the award winners and interview them. Please welcome the Zazi, the Zesty, Zakir Khan. Is the dignity of being a proud part of this one nation. And what strives us is the striving for a better, freer, prosperous Great Britain. Towers representing glamour and glitter. And we have seen far too many of the older generations who, after a lifetime of hard work, spend their winters shivering in their homes because of bills they cannot afford to pay. That is why we believe in education. He's a barrister at law, my learned friend I should call him. He's the founder and the...
Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Yeah. Thank you. This is actually not an interview, it's just a chat. First of all, Shadot...
Credit down to both my father and myself. It has been a joint effort, which includes the likes of the individuals who are, and organizations who are concerned with this publication, who continue to be concerned and so forth, because it creates some healthy competition in my view. And each publication has its own sort of niche or purpose within the community. What makes our publication different is, firstly, of course, we have this glamorous launch gala event, but perhaps most importantly, all the individuals who feature in our publication have not only achieved amazing things within their own respective fields, but they also contribute immensely to the community. But there is a community element. Whether I can say with a great deal of certainty are all amazing individuals who've achieved, others perhaps not as well known, but nonetheless have
But I was in Hajj. I went to Hajj, and my good friend now, finally, an event of this nature, this kind, is not possible that.
The wishers, those who have supported us emotionally, physically often, and as well, because an event of this nature is made by the...
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shadat Karim, the founder.
To be part of this evening's celebration and to support this year's edition and best of Britain's vibrant Bangladeshi community. It is an absolute pleasure to be able to mark the contribution of the Bangladeshi community to every sphere of British life. Britain is home to nearly 500,000 British nationals of Bangladeshi origin. This represents the largest contribution of Bangladeshis, Mr. Mohammed Siraj Ali, for his long-standing contribution to the hospitality and catering industry. Mrs. Khatun Sapnara, who became the first person of Bangladeshi origin to take up a senior judicial position, and Lisa giving awards tonight, have made significant contributions. And it's right that they are acknowledged in this work. People-to-people links lie at the very heart on a shared vision in global affairs and a common prosperity to work on a range of bilateral and global who live in Bangladesh, including as the largest grant donor stage. Strong, united princes, along with promoting personal and social responsibility in all communities, is important. Take part in local and national life through politics, business, education. The strength of the relationship between our countries is further evidenced by the fact that Britain remains without hesitation the destination of choice for thousands of Bangladeshis. Encourage the brightest and best Bangladeshi students to come and study in the UK. An immigration system that works in the national interest. We cannot sustain uncontrolled migration, but it isn't our long-term economic plan for the UK economy. Workers. Now, the majority of this growth came from applications in information contributed in all of these sectors and others to continue to boost our economy. Around £30 billion to the UK economy every single year. Bangladeshi Who's Who publication and tonight's ceremony underpin to educate, inform and inspire this young and fast-growing community from strength of the fabric of this country. And it's an absolute pleasure. I wish everyone a fantastic evening and continue.
Bangladeshi businessman with over 25 years of experience in the... Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner who has the coach business all wrapped up, Mr. Mamoon Chowdhury.
Okay, please everyone down and down. Okay, everyone, just 5 seconds. Look this way, please. Ready, everyone? One more.
Money back, come out.
Really amazing what you've achieved in this short space of time. In 1994, you established your first business in the UK, London Clothing Limited, and then you just grew and grew every year. Now, tell me briefly, how difficult was it to set up a business in Britain?
First of all,
How easy?
First of all, I'm extremely delighted to be here, and it is a privilege and an honor to receive this acknowledgement after receiving recently Munis Award for Enterprise.
Light affected.
I have started my business London clothing in 1994, and it was not easy.
Next award, may I invite onto the stage Mr. John Garwood, who's the company secretary of...
Good evening, distinguished guests and fellow diners. Recognise education is absolutely key, and we work encouraging schools to provide.
In the 2012 New Year this year, our award winner and other leading business personalities were involved in setting up the UK BC Commerce and Industry. UK BCCI is an organisation which evolved due to the need for a...
Only 5 seconds. Middle or come, please.
Middle, can you give the middle, please? Excuse me. To middle, please. Just middle. That's fine.
Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. Our award winner, Mr. Bajir Rashid MBE, if I could invite you to go to the sofa with Mr. Zakir Khan.
Bangladeshi community. How is that different from receiving a different, another award in the past?
Thank you very much. Every award is different. Today, what shall I say? I'm very humbled by this. This is a true recognition, because British Bangladeshi who is who is actually the publication which is all the successful, the British Bangladeshi, the successful people, they are publishing and they are distributing to the whole world, in fact.
Zakir, I was also involved with the award ceremony of the community award of the Canary Group, and in fact I was there. 7 women stood out and received their recognition, and I would urge some of those women to walk on this platform next year, because I think that we have so much, we've given so many gifts, so much contribution to this country. So and this is our home. This is not somewhere where we are migrant. This is our home, and I'm really...
2004, he was the winner of the Westminster Local Leadership Award, 14. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the young man for whom this year has been an absolute...
Only 5 seconds if you want.
to add to his collection, ladies and gentlemen. Zakir Bhai, you know they have the Bengal tigers in America? Yes? Well, they're just copycats, you know that. But these tigers definitely deserve their stripes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Award winner, Mr. Mubarak Ahmed.
And it's a really privilege to be part of that. And I think more so, I'm really humbled that they're recognizing the work that the organization does, and I think that's more behind the scene of the recognition really of the 1,000 influential. A boost to go the next stage up, and supporting now working across London, particularly with the national arm across the country, and also in Bangladesh with all the academies that we're supporting. But I think across it's really the people that have been behind the scene working. I've got to give them huge credit to all humbled by that. And going into a new area, I think people appreciate our work, which
everybody here, when it was in this moment, I was like, yay, that's Thai next weekend for us. Yes. But hello Sabrina, you're looking gorgeous.
Absolutely, beautiful event, beautiful people of our community, and hats off to the organizer.
Thank you so much for giving me your time, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you so much.
Now we've had a lot of speeches, and we know who some of the award winners are. So I think
settings, celebrating the who's who in the Bangladeshi, British Bangladeshi community. But it's in a fitting place, you know, here in this wonderful place, Alexandra Palace. So it's wonderful to hear the Minister talking about the contribution of the British Bangladeshi community. And it's a great honour for me to be here to celebrate the achievements of everyone that's on that list today. And I think we need to remember...
The Mail, the Daily Telegraph, and Comment and Opinion for the Independent. Ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone, please. Excuse me.
Middle.
Okay, Father, please.
Well, you better be on your toes when you interview, otherwise you're getting the job. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Sit back a bit. Right. Shamim, wonderful achievement. I haven't come across
that the British Bangladesh Who's Who team has recognised well, my work through the London Tigers, what we're doing across London, across the country, across abroad in Bangladesh as well. And I think, I hope this award can be recognised as an inspiration to others, so people can follow the suit and make a difference in people's lives that we're doing in a similar way. So I think a lot of young people need that guidance and support, which London Tigers is providing, and I think that's the angle that we're looking at. I hope this award can be an inspiration to others.
Okay. You just want to know how I feel about the award, yeah?
Yeah. How do you feel about this award?
This award is a wonderful honour. I am delighted and humbled to receive it. It is a real privilege to receive such a wonderful, such a prestigious award, in particular from the Bangladeshi community. I am extremely proud of my Bangladeshi heritage, my Sylheti heritage. This is something that is the core of my person, the core of my personality. So to receive an award like this, there could be no greater accolade. So I am very, very grateful and humbled.
Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
To have your own coaches and teammates tell you that you're not good enough, go and do what your people do. To have that sort of spoken to me my whole life, it wasn't easy, but frustrates me because 15 years ago when I signed for West Ham United, my first Premier League contract, I was asked this question. It wasn't for England or wasn't for West Ham United, but you know, manager, it's I'm on the phone constantly, but it's something that is.
Words in this wonderful venue of the Alexandra Palace. I wanted to start by thanking Sadat Karim and his father, Abdul Ghani Karim, for organizing this event and for the work in setting up this Who is Who. We are really delighted, also the team here, Anwar Babu.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm absolutely delighted to be here to celebrate the Who's Who 2014 publication. Years from the inception of this publication. It is the 7th glorious anniversary of the Who's Who. Who's Who is really a mirror image of our growing and successful community.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the founder director of Painted Children, our final award winner. So I think you...
Formed this organization in 2009 in UK and for the betterment of the mother and children around the world. And we have our operation area in Bangladesh, least developed and who are suffering from.
I was an inspiration from the generation. So what is your
Wow, very honoured. It's a beautiful setting, some unbelievable people in attendance, and just to be recognised for your work, I think is fantastic. I've heard of the Who's Who over the last few years, and I was thinking, when am I going to be put on this list? When am I going to be invited? So I got my chance this year. So delighted to be here and support the initiative. And I think it's great because I think what we need to do in the Bangladeshi community is highlight those that work hard and help each other. Because if we don't do that, what kind of community are we? So those that do work hard and help each other in all the different sectors, I think it's really important that their work is acknowledged, and that's what tonight's all about.
আমার নিজের বাংলাদেশি কমিউনিটির মধ্যে এই অ্যাওয়ার্ডটা পেয়ে আমি সত্যি গর্বিত এবং নিঃসন্দেহে বাঙালি কমিউনিটি বিভিন্ন পেশা এবং বিভিন্ন শ্রেণীর লোকদেরকে যেভাবে একত্রিত করেছে তা নিঃসন্দেহে প্রশংসার দাবিদার এবং আমি মনে করি যে খুজরুল এই উদ্যোগটা ভবিষ্যতে সফল ব্যবসায়ীদের ক্ষেত্রে একটি মাইলফলক হিসেবে বিবেচিত হবে।
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to talented, exceptional young man, Zakir Khan.
Baul bhai, join us.
Well, I think it's a really important initiative which every year has been recognising the contribution and the achievements of people in our community. And I know that there are hundreds of other people, thousands, who are doing great things in the UK and worldwide. And I think that this is a great way to recognise people's achievements, and those who aren't being recognised today, I feel I should honour them, because there are people quietly working very hard, tirelessly, in and around the country as social carers, as educators, teachers, lawyers, doctors and many others in all the different professions. And today we're recognising here in this event the contributions of people from these different professions, and I know that there are many more in the country who are doing so much to make a positive contribution. And also it's a way to celebrate the British Bangladeshi community and where it's going in terms of achievement. The first generation worked very hard to build a future for my generation, and I think that as we move forward, the younger generation, I hope, will continue to build on that strength, and we will all be there to support them. Thank you.
Plan for Huzu, and what is your feeling nowadays with Huzu?
Well, when we started this 7 years ago, there was nothing like this in our community. So whenever you start anything new, sometimes some factions of the people will make fun of it or will not understand the concept. But 7 years on, alhamdulillah, the community has really appreciated this publication, has really supported it and has welcomed it. And it has gone from strength to strength every year. And now, 7 years on, we have this amazing gala event, and of course we have award ceremony to award the outstanding achievers in our community. So in my view, with the support of the media, the print and electronic media, with the support of our sponsors, of our well-wishers, of our community, this has been a publication which has become quite a strong publication.
Do you have any special thing next year?
Next year, one thing that we wanted to introduce this year was the posthumous category. This is to recognize our late forefathers, people who have died but who have contributed to this community, to recognize them, honor them. Unfortunately, due to some technical issues, we couldn't do that this year. But next year, we hope to introduce a new category and have a new section, perhaps, where we will be honoring the people who have passed away, who have contributed to this community.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
থ্যাংক ইউ আমাকে সুযোগ দেওয়ার জন্য। মেইনলি হলো এটা আমরা শুরু করেছিলাম 2008-এ এবং 2008 থেকে এখন 7 ইয়ার্স রান করতেছি। হুইজু পাবলিশ হচ্ছে, ইনশাল্লাহ ভালোই হচ্ছে এবং সবার সাপোর্ট আমরা পাচ্ছি। এটাতে বেনিফিট হলো কমিউনিটির বেনিফিট হলো এটাই যে এই একই বুকের মধ্যে 240 প্রোফাইল আছে এবং এখান থেকে কোনো সেমিনার মিটিং এগুলোতে লোকদেরকে ইনভাইট করা যায় বিভিন্ন অর্গানাইজেশন এইগুলো ইউজ করে ইভেন বাংলাদেশ থেকে বা এই দেশের নন বাংলাদেশি যারা বিকজ অফ ইংলিশ ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজেস এই জন্য অনেকে এইটা ব্যবহার করতে পারে এবং আমাদের সাকসেসটা হলো এটাই যে আমরা যে একসাথে আমরা আজকে ধরেন 550 গেস্টের গেট টুগেদার করতে পারতেছি এটা আমরা একসাথে বলি যে হুইজু ফ্যামিলি সো এখন এটা হুইজু ফ্যামিলিতে এবং ব্রিটিশ বাংলাদেশিদের এটা এই জন্য এটা একটা ক্যালেন্ডার ডে হয়ে যাচ্ছে ইনশাল্লাহ আগামীতে হবে বা এখনও হয়ে গেছে বলে আমি মনে করি